Creative units are groups of researchers who join together to pursue the development of new lines of research. These groups enable the university to thematically regenerate in segments outside its high-profile research areas.
We are dealing with all kinds of questions dealing with participation in cultural and social life. That means we asked whether people who were impaired or disabled could earn their living, could choose a profession, and could marry. And we deal with all these questions in a period from about 500 to 1800, pre-modern times.
And participation also is a very current issue, since the ratification of the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Germany and a lot of other countries have the political goal to ensure participation of disabled people in all social areas. So it is very interesting to look in a historical perspective how this has developed.
Actually, we can't deal with these questions without interdisciplinary work. We have to combine several disciplines, like, for instance, history, art of history, archaeology and anthropology, and of course also disciplines as inclusive education, which is represented by my colleague. Because each discipline has got its special sources. For instance, historians have to deal with written texts. Art historians have pictures of all kinds, and archaeologists and anthropologists deal with objects and with skeletons. Actually, some of the sources are rather enigmatic. They are fascinating but very difficult to deal with. For instance, the famous portrait of a disabled man, which was painted in the mid of the 16th century. It was ordered by a prince who wanted to show it in his Wunderkammer. And this picture shows a man who probably lived at the court of this prince, but who is unknown. His head is dressed in a very careful and very expensive way, and his body is shown naked, laying on a table. We still don't know why this picture was ordered and why it was painted, but it seems to express a lot of reactions in terms of dealing with a naked, disabled body. We try to combine teaching and research as good as possible. That means that students are made acquainted with our research in lectures, and that also means that they participate in activities of our project, like, for instance, organizing an exhibition. They wrote texts, they were kind of guides in the exhibition, and they choose objects.
And we can profit from the results because it shows very clearly that disability is a social construction, that it is not a natural fact that certain people are dealt with in a certain way, but that it changes over the ages according to the knowledge, but also to the belief of the people, and those formed the attitude towards people who had different bodies.
The creative unit is a very flexible and open form to cooperate, and it fitted perfectly to our group, which already existed at the University of Bremen. It enables us to work in an interdisciplinary team and also with international partners as well.